Hey, good morning. Let's take a look and make sure everybody's comfortable with what's going on this week in this week's module. I'm excited that you've decided to take iOS development with me this semester at Foothill College. And I just want to take a brief moment to make sure you're comfortable navigating your way through this week's requirements in Canvas. So I'm logged into Canvas here. And you can see on the front page the course orientation information, which I'm sure you've already gone through. I assume everyone has followed the orientation and gone through this term's syllabus, and everyone's comfortable with that. So to get started, I want to go ahead and click into modules. And I can see that this week's module is available. And there might be a little bit of a difference between what you're looking at now in this video versus what I published, just because there will be an extra row here that will basically be this week in iOS development or something like that, where this video that I'm recording now will be published. So for this week, you do have lots of graded activities. So if you haven't started already, I strongly encourage you to begin navigating your way through the curriculum for this week so that you'll have lots of time to get these assignments done by Sunday night, midnight. Now, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind. It is important that you go ahead and get started. Just because, I need your questions to be in, if you have any, by Friday. This way, this will give me plenty of time Saturday to answer your questions so you can complete your work based upon those responses on Sunday. So it's always good to get started at the beginning of the week, but I know this is the first week of classes and it's always a challenge to organize your time appropriately. So when you step into this week's module, you'll see before you start on the curriculum, I'm asking you to complete a quiz. And that quiz will simply be to make sure you understood the particulars about your course syllabus, the course orientation, and all of the expectations of the course. Once you're fine with this quiz and complete that, you should navigate your way through our curriculum and make sure you have a good understanding of what we're going to do this semester. This first page kind of walks you through, an overall look at the curriculum. This curriculum was developed in concert with Apple. And so it's important to understand that this information and the contents will prepare you to be able to build a great foundation in building apps. So I encourage you to get in there, go through your curriculum, be sure and walk through all of the tutorials, and get started on your graded assessments, which will essentially help you assess, self-assess, and check yourself to make sure that you are well equipped to continue through the curriculum. Okay? So I hope you all have a great week. I hope that you all are able to navigate your way through this week's module and reach out if you have any questions. You can tell the graded assessments simply by, the due dates are listed amongst each. You have a quiz over the syllabus and course orientation. You have a quiz over the first week's curriculum and content. This is also a quiz that additionally covers this week's curriculum and content. It's important that you start working through that app workbook. The app workbook is referenced within the content of this module. And then finally, I'm asking that you complete your peer interactions. Part 1 is just an introduction. You're going to introduce yourself to the class and communicate your experience with setting up Swift and playgrounds, and make sure that everyone is ready to get started with the future modules. Oh, a big thing about this, it's important that you notice, besides making your post in the peer interaction, you are to respond to at least 2 of your peers. So these peer interactions are essentially going to simulate what it's like to be in the classroom, in the online classroom, to try and get that communication going. Keep in mind, you can always take a look at the rubrics and how I will grade your assignment by clicking at the top right hand corner, these 3 dots, and then click Show Rubric, and you'll be able to see exactly how I'm going to grade this assignment and what I'll be looking for. So I hope this helps, and I hope you all have a great rest of the week, and I look forward to seeing your first round of assignments on Sunday. Have a great day.